Hi everybody. Today we're going to be talking about How the Karate Kid Ruined the Modern World by David Wong. And this is a funny article. He makes some jokes. There is a little bit of profanity in it, but it is pretty funny. And what he's talking about here is something called sticker shock. And sticker shock he defines as when you go shopping for the first time and you're shocked to find it cost way more than when you thought. So you think you're going to go get a new phone and you think it's going to cost a couple $100 and you go and it costs $1,000. That's sticker shock. And what he's saying is there's such a thing that's called effort shock. And effort shock is when we think something is going to take a little bit of effort, yet it takes way more effort than we thought. And he's suggesting that happens because of the movies, specifically The Karate Kid, but all of the movies. Because in the movies, what happens is we see somebody start something, and they have a couple of slides like Rocky or The Karate Kid, and they do some exercises, and we have some awesome music in the background, and then boom, they're a master. And so we all think in our own lives that we're going to put in a little bit of effort and voila, we too will be a master. However, life doesn't really work that way. Here in the middle of your article, Mr. Wong says, accomplishing worthwhile things isn't just a little harder than people think. It's 10 or 20 times harder. Oftentimes my students think they can come into a writing class and they can improve their writing 1 billion times in one semester. If you improve one thing in one semester, it's a huge thing, and it takes so much time. Improvement takes so much time. Linguists suggest that it takes 7 to 10 years to get your academic language up to level. 7 to 10 years. And that's practicing extensively, actively, deliberately. 7 to 10 years. It takes so much time. So, effort shock. Wong is suggesting that this is actually the problem with the entire world. He's saying that everybody expects everything to happen so quickly, and it doesn't. This semester, we're talking about grit, and we're talking about persistence. There's this great quote by Do Zantamata, and she said, if you can't go in leaps and bounds are huge jumps, then go in baby steps, little bitty steps and nudges, tiny little movements, but keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward, and Wong is suggesting that this is the problem. We think that if we don't go from 0 to 400 immediately, that we're a failure and we give up. This is why we need grit. This is why we need persistence. So this is just a fun little article, kind of making fun of the movies and kind of making fun of us. But it gives us a different perspective and it brings in some modern culture. So give it a read if you want. Think about it. It just gives a little lighter look at the same topic that we're talking about over and over again. If you have any questions, as always, you can ask them. Have a great day, everybody.